Yeah, we're already talking about this movie. You were excited. Not me. I'm not that excited.
Well, go.
But yeah,
tell.
Black Book, yeah, you've already seen the trailer, and you guys have seen it. So both of you are going to be judging the movie. You've seen it, right?
Yes, I have. You also
There's just
sent
been
us
so much noise
categories.
about
Yeah?
it.
I said you also sent us categories,
Yes,
which we
there's
were going
also
to be.
been so much noise about it and all of that. It was top. It was top in how many countries? At one point, it was reported to be #1 movie on Netflix worldwide.
Yes.
I'm not very sure of that.
Yeah,
I
there,
don't
there was a time actually. I
don't
think there
quote
was a
me.
week. It was #1 in a lot of countries on Netflix. Yeah, worldwide.
Interesting. That's
Don't quote me, Sha. But so, and people have been looking at the movie and rating it on a level of its own ingenuity. That's talking about Nollywood and how far Nollywood has come. But then on the global standard, we're trying to rate it as a global standard. Now we need to start seeing our films as not just Nollywood, but I mean, look at music. Look how music has done. Music has gone to the point whereby, I mean, look at what Selena Gomez and Rema have done with that particular song. You don't say, oh, let's rate it on, we're rating it with global standards. So that's what we're going to do. I want you guys to give me this thing. Don't look at it.
we're not comparing it with any Nigerian movie. We're comparing it on a
on a global standard. Yes, a global scale.
I mean, I mean, I agree with you, yes, Mike, because I mean, the movie was over. The budget was over $1 million.
Oh wow!
Yes, $1 million budget movie. So I mean, we may as well put it on that pedestal.
That's $1 billion.
Okay.
At this point.
All right. that is. Guys, so there's this pause. Everybody just started thinking, what am I doing? Okay, so let's go. Let's start with directing. Before getting to cinematography, let's start with directing. What you show from the shots, from how did they get the best? Did the director get the best from the actors?
What am I rating that stars?
Yes. Well, when you're done, then you give it your star.
Okay. So first of all, I thought that whoever, and of course we do know who the director is, Aditi Ifeong. The person has OCD. Straight up OCD. Okay. From every shot, from every place where you place the actors, it might seem off place sometimes, but it was deliberate. Every single thing was very deliberate. The amount of time it took for certain executions, especially the fight scenes, got better as the movie went on. I think they learned from the first few, and then like, no, let's do this, So from an international perspective, especially when it comes to choreography with many actors in one place, I enjoyed it. It could have been better. I say this, when it comes to fight scenes and action scenes like so, we don't need to see the entire process. We need to see it starting and it ending. Just we know it.
Now, forget Nollywood. On an international
scale, I'm talking internationally.
Was it well choreographed? Did they fight?
It was well choreographed. It was well choreographed. It got better.
So how many would you give it?
3 stars.
3 stars. I mean, how many would you give it and why?
Okay, talking about the deliberateness with the directing, I would say yes. There's something I was going to say, but I'll get back to it. I kind of lost my train of thoughts. With the stunts, on a global standard, no. No, we should not compare it because I think it should have done better. There were a lot of the choreography was misplaced. I didn't feel a lot of the action from RMD, who was the lead character in this. Now, going back to the deliberateness, there was a particular scene where RMD was arrested and he was in the cell. And I saw the emotion. It felt so real. And when Edith was talking about that particular scene, he said that RMD at the time was very upset with the production crew.
And so he used that energy.
And then he used that and then RMD was fuming at him, not directly at him, but he was fuming at him. Before the scene, he was fuming at Editi for not acknowledging his emotions, his reaction to what the production crew had done. And Editi was saying further that there's a reason he didn't react or he didn't say anything was because he wanted him to carry that same energy into the scene.
I see where you're going with the deliberateness you're trying to explain.
Exactly. So he delivered on the shot. I feel like for me, that was the most emotion I saw from RMD on that particular project. All through. That particular scene was it for me.
What's your ranking then?
I would say I would give him a 4 for the...
Directing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The efforts.
I would say
I give
something
him a
here.
4.
I would say something that with drama, I think we do excellently well. That's
Yeah.
talking about us here. But like you mentioned, if we're going to try something and then if those kind of budgets are available, then let's go all the way. We cannot do it. Let's get people that can do it. And you see, you can use body doubles.
Yeah, you
understand?
can do
Let's
that.
get people that are going to do it. So if I'm going to try that, I mean, I'm tired of hearing attempts at fight choreographies and then we're seeing wishy-washy stuff.
And also, I also need to quickly, I know we have to rush up, but there's something it just came to mind, I need to quickly address. There was that scene where Sam Dede came with all his goons into RMD's house. I wanted to see so much whatever between Sam Dede and RMD. I didn't see it.
Okay, so
all
you know what? The
that-
next one's now. All you just give me as score lines. We'll not talk
okay.
about it there.
Yeah.
So let's do costuming. What's costuming like?
Costuming, I will give it a 5.
I'll give it a
About
4.
Over 5.
5 over 5. See over
Is
here.
it not 5 over 5?
I
Yeah.
give it 5 over 5. Yeah, I'll give somebody 5.
good.
I'll give it a 4.
It was
But I
actually
want it to
good.
get better.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
dialogue.
good.
How's dialogue? Interaction between characters.
It was familiar. It was every action movie,
yeah.
since it's an international standard now, it was every action movie I had ever seen.
Yeah.
It was Taken, it was Man
John
on Fire,
Wick.
it was John Wick, it was every...
was a combination.
For the first time, it was precisely executed, and for that, I will give it a 4. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
All right, how many would you give it, man?
I'll give it a 4 as well.
Okay.
I didn't really feel, it felt like a copy and paste for me.
4 is
The
high,
dialogue.
you.
4
So
is
I'll give it
high.
let me give it a 3.
4 is very
It
high.
felt
I'll
like
give
there were too many. It was too relatable.
May I say this?
I feel like I'd seen it in like different
Listen.
movies, so I felt
Yeah.
like it was a copy and a paste.
Mike, real quick, I give it a 3 first though, but I'll
Yeah.
add another 1. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because of the infusion of Nigeria's very first, very real
John Wick.
villain.
Oh, villain.
Denola
Denola
Gray.
Gray.
I wish they gave him more screen time. That was it for me. He was too good.
I feel like this thing looks like a comedy.
But that's as much as I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
give
as
it.
much. Okay, this was fun. At least for those of you who have not seen the movie, maybe this will make you want to go to
Perhaps,
the
Yeah, you should.
Okay?
You
All right,
should.
we'll take a time out now. There's still quite a bit more to come on the show.